Hi, I'm Stephanie Lanier with Lanier Property Group and wanted to talk to you guys briefly about foreclosures and two ways that you can purchase them in Wilmington, North Carolina. So the first way is to work with a real estate agent, work with a buyer's agent, and go to the property. A listing agent and a firm will have the listing, generally still owned by a bank, and you can make an offer. A lot of times there are multiple offers. If these homes are a good deal, if they're priced right, you may be in a competitive situation, which is a great reason to have a wonderful and experienced realtor. The great thing about this process is that you can go into the house and look at it before you purchase it. So you generally have a 7 to a 14-day window of time to have your due diligence. So surveys, inspections, if there was an oil tank that needed to be removed, anything that you wanted to know about the property, you would learn. Now the sale is generally going to be as is, but you don't go in blind. So the risk is mitigated by you having that time to investigate the property. So you can use financing for purchasing a foreclosure this way. Sometimes you have to be pre-approved by the lender's choice of finance companies. So we sometimes see an email address or a phone number and says you need to call this person to be approved. So that's how that process works, and a lot of foreclosures come to the market that way. The other way that foreclosures can come to the market in general is to go through the courthouse process, which is an auction type process. You need to have cash. You will not be able to see inside of the property. Unless you know about the property personally, you know someone who lived there, or you've seen it because you had a friend who rented it, it can be really tricky. We've had our clients who've had the most success with this way of purchasing foreclosures are generally professional investors, and they buy homes that are less than 10 years old. Generally, they have less issues. So we recommend, if you're going to go that route, that you have some experience or you have some guidance with someone leading you. As a realtor, we're happy to give you advice, but it's not something where we would go in and walk you through the process, except maybe in a video like this. So one way you have a realtor, you're represented, we can walk you through every little piece. One way you go downtown, bigger risk, bigger reward potentially. And so those are the two ways. And one other little quick tip, if you see a house that has that sign up in the front door, you know that a foreclosure is happening and you're curious, Zillow actually has some great information. You can kind of see what process it's in the foreclosure steps, because North Carolina, every state's different in how they handle foreclosures, so you can see where it is in the process. And sometimes, this is a really big tip, the attorney who's involved with the foreclosure will be listed, and you can give them a phone call, and most of the time they'll answer your questions and tell you where it is in the process. In North Carolina, the homeowner has a very long time to make it right and get the home back. So if you see the sign go up in your neighbor's house, it's not coming on the market next week. It'll be a few months at the soonest. So thanks so much. Hope that helped. And call us if you have any questions. We'd love to help you with your foreclosure needs.